Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as the Gulf High School Navy JROTC presents the colors, which will be followed by the national anthem played by the Gulf High School Band and Gulf High School's alma mater, sung by Mark Taylor.
On our city's eastern border, sheltered by the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years go by. Forward ever be our watchword, steps and voices cry, hail to thee, our alma mater, hail to all Gulf High. Live the chorus, speed it onward, loud her praises cry. Hail to thee, our alma mater, hail to all Gulf High.
Carried. Colors. Ready. Cut. Right. Face. Forward. March. Order. Colors. Ready. Cut. Forward. March.
Welcome to the commencement exercise for the 89th graduating class of Gulf High School. It is an honor to be here as the senior class assistant principal. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our guests who are on the stage this evening. As your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Please be seated. Our superintendent, Heather Fiorentino. Senator Mike Fasano. Our feeder school principals, Mr. Lou Soretta, principal, Cody River Elementary. Mr. Ken Meisner, principal, Ritchie Elementary. Mrs. Terry Mutel, principal, Marlowe Elementary. Mr. Stan Trapp, principal, Gulf Middle School. Mr. Adam Wolin, principal, Mitty P. Locke Elementary. Gulf High School assistant principals, Miss Gwen Gideon. Dr. Judy Gallagher. Dr. Steve Noble. Gulf High School guidance staff, Miss Angela Cotney. Miss Devon Ponticos. Mrs. April Kelly. Members of Gulf High School's leadership team and faculty, Mr. Barry Zions. Miss Ann Corelli. Miss Tanya Fuss. Miss Vicki Mudry. Miss Claudia Alwood. Miss Samantha Murchie. Miss Jennifer Dixon. And Mr. William Rutherford. Finally, we have many teachers and staff members volunteering or seated in the audience. If you would please stand to be recognized at this time. Now I would like to introduce the principal of Gulf High School, Miss Kim Davis.
Good evening. My voice is a little bit better, so bear with me and I'll try not to make it too painful for you. Tonight I stand here as Gulf High School's 26th principal. And unfortunately, I haven't had much time with these seniors, but I have been having a great time meeting and getting to know the ones that I've had a chance to get to know. It's been interesting. When I've walked around the school to introduce myself, you've been very warm, very inviting, always said hello, welcomed me, but it always followed with, but we only have 3 weeks left. Right? Yeah, you're right. So I knew right then and there that you sticking around to get to know me so I could get to know you was not an option and not on your mind, correct? So in these 3 short weeks, I have gotten to know the senior class enough that I can tell you some very astonishing facts. As of today, this senior class has accumulated $1,075,135 in scholarship money to date. And Miss Kelly tells me this will grow. The other thing that you should be very proud of, 24,616 hours of community service. That is time that you've given back to not only the students of Gulf High School, but to the community of Gulf High School. And that is a legacy that will never be forgotten. And you should be very proud of all that work that you've done. At this time, it's always the time for the principal to give you some words of wisdom and all of that fun stuff. But because I've only known you for 3 short weeks, I'm going to become your mother for the next minute or so. How's that? Okay. Having the mother of 2 adult children, when my children graduated from both high school and college, I had 3 things that I shared with them. And the first thing I'm going to share with you is that, everything that you do in life, every decision that you make has a consequence. And everybody thinks that a consequence is a bad thing, but it's not, is it? Consequences can be very positive and very rewarding. So as you move beyond tonight and out into the world, remember, your choices that you make will determine where you go in the future. The next thing that I always shared with my children is that, sometimes we're afraid to fail. But that's not a bad thing sometimes when we fail. And don't be ashamed of it. What I want you to know is that the measure of your success is not how many failures have you had, but how you get back up when you've fallen. There are going to be times when things are rough and things may not go your way. But what I've met of this class, you have the perseverance, the skill, and the desire to make the right decisions and to overcome any adversity that comes your way. And remember, you're always going to have that support group when things don't go your way. But use the skills that the teachers of Gulf High School and your parents have given you, and you're going to overcome anything that might happen in your life. Last but not least, the last piece of wisdom that I've given to my 2 children is you got to love life. You got to have fun. If you don't have fun, it's just kind of a day-to-day drudgery. If you love music, but you're not a musician, make sure music is part of your life every day. If you love art, but you're not an artist, and trust me, if you saw my drawings, you'd know I'm not an artist, right? But I make sure that I bring art into my life and into the people around me. You need to love what you do, and you need to be happy. Happiness unshared truly isn't happiness. And by finding what you love and sharing it with others, you're not only going to make your life better, but you're going to make the life better of everyone that you come into touch with. So you need to love what you do. You need to thoughtfully consider your decisions in life. And you need to remember that we might have a bump in the road, but it's always going to smooth out sometime later. And we'll look back at those bumps and go, it helped me grow. So my final words to you guys is congratulations. You deserve this. Tonight, I thought it was only the right thing to do and the most fitting thing to do was to ensure that Dr. Steve Noble came back and had the honor and the privilege of awarding you your diplomas. He's been with you for 4 years. He's known probably more of your shenanigans for 4 years than I have, though I did get to see some of the shenanigans like your last day. Was that right? Yeah. So because Dr. Noble has been such a large part of your life, the staff, students, community, and parents, Dr. Noble, felt that it was very important. Dr. Noble, we felt it was very important that you come back and have the opportunity to recognize these students for their $1 million scholarships, their 24,000 hours of community service, and the honor and glory they bring to Gulf High School. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you.
Corey Palermo is our co-IB salutatorian. In order to achieve this level of excellence, where's Corey? Come on up. Come on up, Corey. In order to achieve this level of excellence, you committed yourself to high goals early in your high school career. Your hard work and determination will serve as a model for years to come. Would Corey's family please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Before I start, I'd like to say that there are a number of people here to whom I am extremely thankful, and I will be thanking them personally following the ceremony. This speech is in the form of a spoken word poem. It's my first day at Gulf High. My back kind of hurts and I'm feeling kind of shy, and the sound of Go Home Freshman is stuck in my mind. It hangs in the air like a dead future. You know, freshman year, new school, new friends, and old fears, maintained, restrained, and tamed for 4 years. It's hard to keep going with these bars in my eyes. I'm just biding my time till I can escape. Sophomore year, and I'm a wrestler, wrestling fears, wrestling thoughts, wrestling tears, and what I can see in the mirror, I'm starting to like myself. I start to dream. I dream of being free, yeah. I see a future free from adversity, yeah. I was born smart. I guess I was given a head start, but having intellect means nothing without heart. I learned to be critical without seeing the truth, but the heart speaks through youth, and a generation of youth speaks through me. Break free from yourself. Look into the mirror until you can say, I own you and I love you. These things can and will encompass a future of positivity. Free yourself from perpetual pessimism and negativity. The internal dialogue that runs in your head will run off without you if you let it be. Be free. Junior year, I've walked these halls for 2 years, breaking down my walls to bricks and mortar. I guess I kind of sort of have some idea about what I want to do with my life. Our lives, the summation of a series of events punctuated by moments of love this, love that, hate this, hate that, and trying to break down pride. Senior year, you remember the bricks and mortar? Well, I kind of sort of understand where they came from, and I've left behind the fears that made them, or better yet, I've made them a part of me. Acknowledge your walls. They are the bricks and mortar of your fears, of inadequacy, of your devotion to triviality, of your escape from individual reality. Perceive that your walls are there and they will be. Perceive that they are no longer walls, but the stepping stones of your psyche. Perceive your walls away and break free. Make the future part of your personal reality. Thank you very much.
Aishwarya Subramanian, could you come up, please? Aishwarya Subramanian is our co-IB salutatorian. In order to achieve this level of excellence, you too committed yourself to high goals early in your high school career. Your hard work and determination will serve as a model for years to come. Would Aishwarya's family please stand to be recognized? Thank you.
In August of 2008, a series of events was occurring worldwide. There was the 2008 Summer Olympics in China, the worldwide economic fiasco, and the vast flooding of the Mississippi. And then there was me, a 5'2"